Yeah, Mike with top pair and the nut flush draw. Antonius drawing very thin.
Well,
needs
now,
a jack or a 6. It's not a club.
With that card there, that might freeze up Patrick Antonius. Oh, wow. And Mike Matasso checks back.
9. Check or bet?
I'm not a fan of that check back.
Well, you can't like the river card as well, because if Patrick Antonius was betting the 9 on the flop, well, now he's got trips.
And Patrick Antonius very well could represent that.
I mean, if you're Mike the Mouth, because you have clubs, you probably put Antonius on what, a 7 or 9, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bet.
But you know the only thing here? If he had a 9...
13,000 to call.
Feels like to me he might have gone ahead and bet the turn with that much of a coordinated board. 2 hearts, 2 clubs. Wants to punish the draws. It's a very tough call for Mike, mainly not just because of the 9 threat. He has a weak ace. I mean, his 8 kicker plays, but most of the time his 8 kicker isn't going to be good.
Yeah, he can only beat a bluff here. I mean, Antonius is either betting a bigger ace or 9. Mike makes the call, though.
I guess we've got it.
Oh, you got it. Don't worry. We want it.
Great call from the Mouth.
Absolutely great call.
2 pairs, aces and 9s.
Well played by what used to be our shortest stack by far, and he's managed to work his stack right up. Heck, Mike's less than 20,000 loser now. Uh-oh.
Let's enjoy it for a second. I'm waiting for somebody to punch that donkey in the face. Join us after the break for more action from the FullTiltPoker.com $1 Million Cash Game.
Oh, Edward, no, please don't come in. I know this must be difficult for you, and it's really not your fault. But I've met Troy now, and intellectually, he's more on my plane.
You got a plane?
Bad poker face. Doesn't matter when you play online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
Twin engine?
Welcome back to the FullTiltPoker.com $1 Million Cash Game.
Nice Chinese poker game after this. Real high.
Yeah,
real high as the sky.
We're starting at 11.
See his eyes light up?
20K.
20K crisscross.
We're dealing the cards
I'll
tomorrow
play
at
30K
11 a.m.
crisscross once.
Tomorrow the cards are in the air at 11, so
You hear that? The cards are in the air at 11 a.m. So I think you should all play as late as you can tonight and enjoy your Chinese game.
600 to call.
It's pretty sick.
Play like 10 hands of it, too.
You win?
Raise
lost
to
60,000.
1,800.
60?
I was ahead like 800, and he won it all back in like 2 hands. And so I think I'm going to quit.
1,800 to play.
I think I was ahead like 20-something points or something. Lost it all back. 2 hands. So I was ahead like, I don't know, 27 points.
Pass, pass. 1,800 to play.
Oh, it's party time for the Mouth. Where's that donkey now?
Yeah.
Raise to 6,600.
Come on, Texan. What are those? Those are the Cowboys, right?
They're the Cowboys, and Mike's trying to spur them on.
6,300 more.
Mike 3 bets up to 6,600. Ivy gets out of the way.
I think the only thing that might save Peter Jetton here is that Mike the Mouth has been playing so tight.
Now, this one's a little bit different.
4,800 more.
The Mike the Mouth is such a tight player. Can Jetton fold jacks?
It's so hard to fold these pre-flop.
Do you have any blacks, Mike?
You might want to see at least the flop, but at the same time, Mike the Mouth has been playing extremely tight. So I got a feeling we're going to see Peter Jetton this hand. He might even 4-bet here. I think he thinks he's got the best hand. I don't like it. I wouldn't do it. I would either fold or flat. No, any flats.
Jetton's going to flat, and the only thing, if you're flatting, if you are going to call pre-flop, you are going to flat, so to speak, you better have a plan on the flop if all babies come out there. Queen 8-3.
Check or bet.
Rainbow. Matasow still in command with his kings.
Check.
Oh, now that might actually really hurt Peter Jetton because Mike the Mouth slow playing his 2 kings. It feels like the 2 jacks are good now. I might even lead here.
Check or bet.
Check.
And check. Wow.
Mike just content to win what's in there?
I mean, it's okay to have pot control, but this is ridiculous. I mean, he's not making any money off this hand. He should have bet the turn for sure. Now he might not be able to bet the river because there's 3 diamonds on the board.
He's got to bet this, though. Pot's nearly 15,000.
I don't think he's going to get the chance to bet it. I think he's going to have to call now, which I think he'll do in a very quick manner.
Well, he's induced this bluff. I mean, it's actually not a bluff. I think Jenton thinks he has the best hand.
I call.
Bet 11,000.
Queen.
And
I
a
thought he had queens. He had jacks. I thought he had queens.
And Mattisau snap calls, shows his 2 black kings.
Nice hand.
Probably got my stack of a jack come.
Sorry?
I was sure you had queens in my head.
Wow.
And look at this for Mike the Mouth. Mike the Mouth is now up $200. What a turnaround for the Mouth.
Wow. What a great recovery by Mike Mattisau.
Now, you got to give him credit. I don't know if anybody's played better at this table.
But
100
Mike, can we bet 1,000? Yeah. I got red.
Well, I'm running good, man. Dude, go pulling against my boy Phil. Whatever Phil's side is, I'm even going to bet
No,
more.
you're not betting. Please don't bet. Please. Can you do me a favor? So I bet 150 on this.
If I bet 1,000 on them,
No,
I'm gonna bet
you bet 1,000 on them.
and you'll pay it back.
You bet 1,000 on. You bet 1,000 on them. Me and you have a bet. Yeah, me and you have a bet. No, I'm not paying it back. But can you just bet me just for me?
I'm not gonna bet anything.
Okay.
Phil thinks it's gonna
Thank you.
jinx him. I mean, I turned like $400 into 120,000. He thinks I'm jinxing. Let me look.
Ivy anxiously waiting for Mattisau to fold.
Bet me small.
I have one of each here. So what side do you have? I'll take red for 1,000.
I have a red.
600
No, you don't take red. I have red.
Mike obliges.
I'll take.
But you know what? Red is coming. Anyways,
600?
I'll take.
it doesn't
black
matter.
red.
It doesn't matter because it's already there.
Ivy with Queen 7. Isn't that the computer hand?
It is technically a computer hand, meaning that it is the average hand.
And Ivy's not going to play the average hand.
Earlier, he called a raise with the average hand.
Boosted J, Justin Smith, the 22-year-old, not going to play his button.
Well,
And it's a battle of the blinds. Dwan versus Feldman.
300 to play.
My donkey wants to know if y'all feel like you got cheated when I was down at 10,000 and you didn't break me.
To 2,000.
Tom
1,400.
Juan, ever the aggressor, in the little blind with, of course, Queen 5 offsuit. That's the old Tom Juan. He's back.
Well, it's got added value. He's got 2 flush draws, right?
That's the way I always look at it. Oh, and what a flop for Andrew Feldman.
Check or
Dwan with top pair. Feldman flops the wheel.
Wow.
Now, normally you wouldn't think a big pot would develop, but this is blind on blind action. Sometimes strange things can happen when it's blind on blind.
Agreed.
I think I just lost 50,000 on this flip
bet 3,400.
Dwan bets. How do you play it if you're Feldman?
Well, first of all, I don't look back at my hand. You don't want to expose this. You flop the wheel. It's the second best hand in the world. You know what I do if I'm Feldman? I raise right here. Not a big raise, but I raise. I want to get Dwan tied into this pot. In case a scare card comes on the turn, I want him to put some money in here, right now.
Right. If an ace, a 6, a 4, if any of those cards were to come off, that would definitely scare Dwan. And to be honest, any overcard would really scare Dwan, short of a queen.
Cool.
Well, he didn't agree with my strategy, but I think he should have played it that way.
9.
9 of hearts on the turn.
Now, queen or 5 on the turn would have really been devastating for Durr. I think if Durr bets out here, we'll hear from Feldman.
Pot 11-6. Dare to speak.
Durr looking for any kind of read. Oh, yeah. See, Durr still thinks he has the best hand.
It's funny, most live players will actually watch their opponent as they bet. Feldman did not.
Bet 8,800.
And that in itself is a little bit of a tell. He's not interested in what Dwan has because he has the nuts. He knows he's got them.
You know, actually, in the big picture of traps, Andrew Feldman might just flat call again because he's almost guaranteed, if it comes a blank, for Tom Dwan to lead again. Personally, I like to make a raise here. I like to make it about 25,000 to go.
See, I agreed with you on the flop. I would have raised in the flop. Once I call the flop, if I took Feldman's line and I called the flop, I'd probably just smooth call here again.
Raise to 27,600.
That's about what I said, 25, 26,000. Yep, I like it so far. I mean, he very well could get called here.